Goblin shark, Mitsucarina austoni. The goblin shark's scientific name is Mitsucarina austoni. That's because the first species was discovered in Japan in 1898 by a naturalist named Alan Austin. He had no idea what it was and handed the strange creature over to a Japanese scientist named Kakichi Mitsuriki. When the shark was finally identified, it was named after the two men. But the name goblin shark is also a literal translation of its name in Japanese, Tengazami. In Japanese mythology, the Teng is a half-man, half-bird creature with red skin and a long nose, hence its name. This shark is rare because it lives thousands of meters below sea level. Goblin sharks have semi-transparent skin which gives them a pinkish or even lighter color. If older, because the blood vessels are visible through the skin. This is an advantage in deep water, as red looks black in the ocean depths, and this helps the shark blend in with its environment. Since the goblin shark slithers over its prey, its camouflage color helps it hide in plain sight. There is a strange part on his head, and scientists believe to be an electroreceptor system called the ampullae of Lorenzini. These receptors pick up the tiny electric fields of the prey. Goblin sharks sweep their long snouts back and forth over the seabed, as if their snouts were metal detectors to find their food and to direct them back home after hunting because there is no light on the seabed. Approximately 3 or 4 meters long when mature, although it can grow much larger, the goblin shark inhabits the upper slopes of continents, underwater canyons worldwide at depths of over 100 meters, 330 feet. The goblin shark has a distinctive long, flat muzzle, resembling a sword blade. The proportional length of the snout decreases with age. The small eyes lack the protective membrane behind the spherical eyes. The mouth is large, the jaws are highly protrusible, and can extend almost to the end of the snout, although they are usually suspended under the head. It has 53 rows of teeth in the upper jaw and 62 rows of teeth in the lower jaw. The body is quite slender and flabby. The 2 dorsal fins are similar in size and shape, in both being small and round. The pectoral fins are also rather small and rounded. Goblin sharks are sometimes called vampire sharks, as if they weren't scary enough in the first place. The reason he was called a vampire was because he avoided the light by living deep in the sea. Goblin sharks have been found at depths of 270 meters to 1,300 meters, or 890 feet to 4,300 feet. The vampires escape sunlight by sleeping in coffins, but sharks go into waters so deep there is no light. This shark mainly feeds on fish, mollusks, crabs, and does not pose a real danger to humans. It lives in very deep water, far from people, and is considered a bad swimmer and poor eyesight. There have been no reported incidents of goblin sharks attacking humans. On the other hand, goblin sharks sometimes fall prey to other sharks, such as the blue shark itself. These sharks can be found in all major oceans of the world. The species has been transported by fishermen from Brazil, the Gulf of Mexico, France, Portugal, and Senegal. It has also been found off the coast of Japan, Southern Africa, Taiwan, Australia, and even California. The goblin shark is not considered endangered or threatened due to its remote habitat. Just as it lives away from humans so as not to threaten them, Its quiet life in the deep sea is far from the fishing nets and pollution that can threaten this shark. And this goblin shark is often described as a rare creature. Because scientists don't know exactly how these sharks reproduce, the females that lay the eggs have never been caught. So it might be more accurate to say that sharks are rarely seen and we don't know much about them, including whether they are common or rare. Source from Wikipedia and SharkSighter.